Everyone, I want to state the obvious here. Life is very simple. It is. It's just as humans, we make it complicated. That's why this is kind of a reason why I don't really like it when people make comparisons between us and, actual, like, not actual, but like other animals like lions, bears, birds, and all that kind of stuff. We overcomplicate things. If a lion wants to eat, he's gonna go find an antelope and eat it. That's it. As humans, we would say, okay, I want to eat antelope, so I need to do this, but what if I don't have that? And well, I kind of need this in order to do that, but when I get these things, then I could do that. We just add a bunch of other steps to just a very simple need. And I would say that's one of our at least top five biggest flaws as just a species. It's just how we overcomplicate even the simplest of things. Finding a partner, a husband or a wife. It's simple, but we overcomplicate it. That's why dating is so complicated now, because we made it so. We added all these nuances, all these what originally was standards really became just a large outrageous checklist on both sides. We both made checklists, and it's just something that no one could really check off completely. That's why some people prefer to be single. Some people, it's just all over the place. It goes to the job market too. It's kind of the same thing. We overcomplicated things. Oh, in order to have this job, you need all this experience, but this is an entry level job, and I can only get experience from an entry level job, but this entry level job requires you to have all this experience. Same kind of thing, kind of like with dating. It's like just giant checklist. No one can really complete it, so nothing gets done, and it's kind of like madness. And then some people are able to bypass these checklists, and then things get unfair and things get unruly, and then now there's just needless conflict, needless arguments and stress over things that in conception were very simple to do. So my advice to that is just navigate everything through simplicity. Break it down to the most simple way possible. Like with dating, we all just want someone who loves us at the end of the day, right? I mean, if that's not your intention, then I would probably still steer clear from you. But the main thing I would like to think that all of us want, we just want someone who just loves us, someone that we love, that we care about, that makes us feel seen. And then sure, then other stuff kind of goes in there, but the main thing starts from there. And just like with a job, I want to do something that I love doing, that I have a passion for, that I feel valued in, that I kind of feel seen in. I kind of put all those in the same bubble because I kind of equate finding a job to finding a partner in a way. Just very simple. And then of course, when you get those things from a job, then the other stuff comes in that, yeah, if it pays well, then it pays well. some people focus more on like if the job pays well, but then you end up in a situation where you're in a job that pays well, but you're miserable, and now you hate your life because you're kind of stuck. Not everyone gets out of getting stuck. Don't fall for that illusion. Not everyone gets out. So, as you can see, you could kind of just really break everything down very simply, even with finding friends. You know, I just want a group of friends that, you know, that maybe push me, that align with where I want to go. You don't have to make it so deep, you know, but why do we? A lot of times we overcomplicate things because we try to make excuses, or we try to make kind of like a rule set and move the goalpost around, because the more rules you add, the more standards you add to like what you need for it to work. That did not sound right. That did not sound right at all. But the reason why we add all these things and overcomplicate them is so we can have less accountability for what we actually bring to the table. You know, because it's always, you need this for dating. Oh, you need this, and that. And it's not really, well, what do I bring? What do you bring? You know, it's just, what do I want my partner to have? And then same thing for the job market. That's like the most relevant topic. I think it's the more relevant topic between the two right now. Sorry, it is early in the morning for me. Like the whole experience thing, right? Because a lot of jobs require you to have all these years of experience, all this and all that, and the job itself is just complete nonsense. It's not even a real job half the time. Requires you to do all this, and how much do you get paid? The bare minimum. Meanwhile, you need to have all this. And that's kind of where I'm getting at here. We overcomplicate things to this point, so we can inherently have less accountability or kind of responsibility. And it's really sad. You know, I think it's equally bad in dating and in the job market. You know, that's why I guess, I'll speak for women. It's like, you know, if a man says, oh, I want a girl, like she thick, she this, she that, she has this, and then like the dude's like broke, or like he has slobber all over his clothes or something like that. It's like, wait, so you wanted me to do this and this, get my hair done, get my nails and all this stuff, and like you're a bum? Like, you know, that's kind of what I mean. And jobs kind of do the same thing. It's like, wait, I need to have this experience, do this internship or externship, do this, do that for $17 an hour? I can't even get hired full time. This is part time, and the part time shifts are 9 hours, and I'm working 39 hours, but you won't give me the 1 hour for the full time or something like that. Like, and then you end up seeing that the more we complicate things, the more nuance we try to make stuff, the more stupid it really sounds when you take a step back. And that's kind of the full circle of this. Like, a lot of times when we try to be deep and like be more gray instead of black and white, a lot of things and people end up sounding like way more stupid. Love is love. Passion is passion. We don't have to make this, it's literally not rocket science. It's literally not. It's just overcomplicating things to take less accountability and to push probably whatever agenda to push a brand or something. I don't know. But moral of this video, simplify life. Simplify in any way. If you want to make toast, buy some bread at the store and get a toaster. Plug the toaster in the outlet, put the bread in. Oh, but what if I don't have a toaster in my home? Well, I said buy the toaster. Well, what if I don't have a home with an outlet? Well, you could go to like a random building and plug that toaster in. I don't know. Don't complicate it. Stop making excuses or, oh, what if this, what if that? Get the bread, get the toaster, find an outlet, plug it in, put the bread in the toaster, make some toast. Imagine if I ended the video like that, just to pause. All right, peace out, y'all.